Hey ACC, I'm Angie, your children's minister with the Kids Zone lesson for November 22nd. It's Thanksgiving week. What is your favorite part? The food, the family, the shopping, the football? I love it all, and I'm so excited that the holidays are finally here. Since this is Thanksgiving week, we're going to play a Thanksgiving game for our beginning activity. It's called Grateful Hot Potato. Sit in a circle with your family and grab something that you can easily toss to each other, like a small stuffed animal or a soft ball. Pass the toy to each one of your family members and say something for which you are thankful. Try to come up with something new each time it's your turn. If you can't think of something in a few seconds, then you're out. Continue the game until one person is left. The winner gets an extra dessert on Turkey Day. You're welcome! This week, we are going to take a break from the Gospel Project and learn a story about thankfulness. It comes from the book of Luke, chapter 17, verses 11 through 19. Jesus was on his way to Jerusalem. He traveled along the border between Samaria and Galilee. As he was going into a village, 10 men met Jesus. They had a skin disease called leprosy. They were standing close by and they called out in a loud voice, "Jesus, Master, have pity on us." Jesus saw them and said, "Go, show yourselves to the priests." All 10 men followed Jesus' instructions. While they were on the way to see the priests, they were healed. When one of them saw that he was healed, he came back to Jesus to show his gratefulness. He praised God in a loud voice. He threw himself at Jesus' feet and thanked him. The man was a Samaritan. Jesus asked, "Weren't all 10 men healed? Where are the other 9? Didn't anyone else return and give praise to God except this outsider?" Then Jesus said to him, "Get up and go. Your faith has healed you." The 10th man was so thankful that Jesus had healed him that he went back to Jesus specifically to thank and praise him. This is a great story of how Jesus can help us. We should always be thankful for our blessings. For our lesson activity, we're going to make some Thanksgiving Day crafts. To make it easy for you all, I have 3 different craft kits that you can make with your family. Ask your parents to get in touch with me and I can deliver them to your house, or your parents can pick them up at the church if you haven't done so already. You can also find videos of how to make all the crafts at the end of this lesson. I want to see your crafts too, so post a picture of you and your work in the comments below for a special gift card challenge. Seriously, I want to see them. Everyone who posts a picture with their craft will get a $5 gift card to Dell's Popcorn Shop. Post the pictures. Be sure to pray with your family every day. I want to challenge you to thank God every single day this week for at least 5 things. See if you can come up with 25 blessings that God has given you this week. And that's all I have, guys. Next week, we'll finish up Unit 25 with a story about Jesus and a man named Zacchaeus. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving. Okay, here is our first craft, and it is going to be a turkey picture frame. So get the craft kit that has the feathers in it. That's going to tip you off. That's this one. And you're going to get out your instructions. Every kit should have a paper instruction right here. And it's basically just telling you to use this picture as a guide to make the picture frame. So this one is super easy. This one will be good for everyone, all ages. And the first step, you are going to find this little brown rectangle. You're going to turn it over and you see that paper backing on one side. You're going to peel that off and get rid of that backing. We don't need it. And it is very sticky, so just kind of have to work it off your fingers. You're going to take your feathers and you're going to arrange them however you want your turkey to look. Varying heights, you can mix up the colors, whatever you want to do. Just put all your feathers on that brown strip. Try and push them down when you put them on there and not push the strip, just the feather quills. All right, make sure they're all on there very well. Yep. Then you're going to take your big brown foam rectangle. This is your actual frame. You're going to pop out this middle part. We don't need it, so you can get rid of that, hop on it later. All right, and then notice that there is some writing on one side of your picture frame. Make sure that this writing is on the back. So we are working with the front of the frame, and you're going to just try and center those feathers on the top of the frame and push really hard. Parents, you're going to have to help with this. You're going to just push the foam down in between those quills so that the foam pieces can adhere together. And there you go. These quills, you'll just trim them with some scissors. You could probably leave them there, or just make sure you attach your feathers with the bottom of the quills on the bottom of that brown rectangle. But they cut off pretty easily, but they do kind of scatter. So be ready to look for those quill pieces. I only ended up with one on the table. The rest of them just kind of shot everywhere. So be prepared for that too. All right. It's looking like a turkey so far. I'm just going to work from the top down. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to do the eyes next. You'll have 2 googly eyes in your craft kit, and they both have that paper backing on there again. Parents, you're going to need to help with this step too, because the paper backing on these eyes is pretty hard to get off. But once you do, stick those eyes onto the turkey, just underneath the feathery part of the feathers. See, it really is hard to get off there. There we go. I got it. Peel that paper backing off. Give your turkey another eye. Push them down. There we go. And they Google. Isn't that fun? All right, I'm going to do my nose next. So you're going to get that yellow triangle. It's got that white paper back. Peel that off. There we go. Get rid of that paper. And again, quite sticky. Be careful. You're going to want to try and center it on the bottom part of that frame as best you can. Push down. And then you're going to get your little red, it's called a wattle. I actually had to Google it. I didn't know what this was called. And it's just that red sack that's next to a turkey's nose. Sometimes it's on their neck. And you just put it somewhere near the nose. It doesn't have to be exact. It's looking good so far. I love it. All right, and then the last step, you're going to turn your turkey over. He's going to face the table. Grab your little white rectangle. It's got paper backing on both sides of it. So take off one side, find your magnet strip, and you're going to put that magnet strip right onto that white rectangle, just like that. Push it really hard together. Then flip your rectangle over, peel off that other piece of paper backing, and you'll put the white side down on the picture frame on the back of that feather part. And that way you can hang it up on the fridge or anything that's magnetic in your house. And then you can put a picture of yourself here. You can put a little white piece of paper and draw a turkey or say Happy Thanksgiving or whatever you want to do. But there you go, a cute little turkey picture frame that you can keep. Isn't that adorable? I love this one. Okay friends, this is our second craft that we are going to go over, and it's an acorn. So get your pack that has a little acorn in it. It's also got some orange string that will let you know that this is the right one. You're going to get out those paper instructions again, and it is going to basically say again that the picture is a guide. Just make your craft look like this picture at the bottom. Okay? All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do is your acorn has all of these little circles that are not necessarily popped out of your acorn. So you're just going to want to take, you can use a pencil, you can use your fingernail, but you want to get all of those little circles popped out of those holes that are all around your acorn and the top. So now all of my holes are popped out. I'm ready to go. And if you have some glue, I think it's going to be easier if we just go ahead and glue our acorn top to the body. If you don't have any glue at home, it's not a big deal. I just think this is going to be easier. We won't have to hold it in place ourselves. The glue will do that job for us. But you're going to need to really get the holes lined up. Get this top lined up with the acorn body. So parents, you'll probably want to help with this step. Just make sure all the holes are lined up when they glue this top to the bottom. There we go. All right, it's looking good so far. Then you're going to take your orange string, and it has plastic on the ends that will make the threading very easy. And I'm going to start at the top. You can probably start wherever you want, but I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to go from the top to the back, or from the front to the back for my very first one. And I'm going to leave, I don't know, maybe an inch, probably not more than an inch, because you're going to need most of this string to get all the way around your acorn. But you're just going to want to leave a little bit of wiggle room in the back, and I'm going to hold on to that with my fingers so it doesn't really move. I'm going to find the other end of my string. Always keep your string on the side, and then you're going to thread from the back every time from now on, and pull your string through, thread from the back, and pull your string through from the back and pull it through. Always keep this on one side. Keep your threading end on the other. This activity is really great for the little ones in your house because this will help them hone those fine motor skills. And that basically is just hand-eye coordination, getting those little fingers to do little tiny things, working on those muscles, strengthening them. This is a great activity for anyone, just to work on those hand muscles and your coordination. All right, and you're just going to keep threading. Always from the back. Always keep that on one side. And keep going until you're all the way around your acorn. We're going to do a little movie magic. And my acorn will be done in the blink of an eye. Don't miss it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Poof! Did you see it? Did you see it? I'm almost all the way done. Don't you wish you could do that in real life? All right, so for the last one, oh, there we go. Pop it through, and then you're going to turn your acorn over. So you're going to look at the back. See, you've got the two ends, and you just tie them together on the back. And you can trim them off, or you can just tuck them. Maybe they'll just stay on the back. You can even just unthread it and have your kids redo it over and over and over again, because this is really just a great little fun activity that they can do anytime. And then you have two little leaf stickers. So you're going to just pop those out from there. Pop them out. There we go. And they've got that paper backing too. Peel that off. There we go. And you can make it look just like the picture, or you can put those wherever you want. Don't cover up your words, but you can put them anywhere you want. In any way. I'm going to put mine just like that. And how cute is that? Cute little acorn for Thanksgiving, and it's got a great little poem on it that you guys can all read together. Okay, this is our last craft, and you are going to find the kit that has this sign in it. It's got 4 colors of leaves and some brown string. And as always, it's got that paper instruction that shows you what to do. And the first step is to write 8 different blessings on one side of your leaves, okay? So you can be thankful for your mom, your dad, your brother, sister, your dog, your school, your teacher, for Legos, for candy, you know, just think of 8 things that you're thankful for. And parents, you can help write on the leaves, or kids, you can do it on your own. You'll want to use a pen or some kind of a marker probably. All right, and then the next step is going to be to pop out all of your leaves. Some of these are not really well cut. So sometimes they don't come out so well, but sometimes they do. So take all of them out. We're going to use a little more of that movie magic. All of my leaves are going to be cut out in just a second. Ready? Poof! See? They're done. That's really cool, huh? All right, so you're going to take all the leaves that you wrote on. You're going to peel the back off. Peel that paper backing off, just like we have with everything else. Try and get it off of you. There we go, kind of. Well, maybe not. It's really difficult right now. Let's just use that. All right, you're going to take a blank leaf of the same color, peel its paper backing off. You're going to get one of your strings, okay? Might need a little more work room here. There we go. All right, so you're going to take one end of your string and you're going to stick it on one of your leaves. Doesn't matter which one. I used the blank one. Then get the other one and you're going to line them up, press them together, sticky sides together. Okay? There we go. Now it won't stick to anymore. All right, so you've got one done. All right. You've got to do that 7 more times. Okay, are you ready? So take one leaf, peel off that paper backing. There we go. Take your other leaf of the same color, peel off that paper backing. Take your string, put it on your leaf, and then put its partner right on top. Sticky sides together, remember? All right, 2 down. A little more movie magic coming your way in 3, 2, 1. Poof! See, I told you, I'm loving this movie magic. All right, one little trick I've kind of learned. If you use the string to get your fingers off of the sticky side, it's a little bit easier. And I saved my favorite blessing leaf for last because I am thankful for all of you. All of you guys out there. I'm thankful for all of you. All right, so you have all of your leaves done. They have all been attached to their partner and they have strings in the middle of them, okay? You're going to get your Gather Simple Blessing sign. Remember those acorn holes? Well, you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to pop out the little foam circles that are still in those holes. There's 2 on the top and 8 on the bottom. Just make sure they're all poked through. And then you're going to take the end of your leaf. You're going to thread it through. You'll want to go from the front to the back because you want your knots in the back. All right. And you want to make sure that your words are on the front, your leaf words and your sign words, right? All right, parents, you're going to have to help with this. You're just going to make a simple E knot So you're going to make a little lowercase e, put the thread end through, give it a tug, tie it on there, and there we go. There's one. All right? All right. So just keep going along. Put your leaves in any color order you want, or put your blessings in any order, doesn't matter. Sometimes it's a little hard to get your thread through these holes. These are not like the orange string from the acorn craft. They do not have plastic on the ends of them. So just be careful. You'll get it eventually. Don't get frustrated. Just keep working at it. All right, 2 down. All right, a little more movie magic. Are you ready? Boom! All of my leaves are now tied to my sign. There we go. And then they just dangle there. Isn't that cute? All right, we've got one more step. You have one, maybe even two. I have 2 leftover pieces of string. And you're going to thread it through the top of your sign. Another one of those E-knots. There we go. Here's another one coming your way. And this is just so you can hang it somewhere. You can hang it on the doorknob to your bedroom. You can hang it on your front door. If you've got a hook somewhere, you can hang it on that. And there we go. There is your leaf blessing craft. This one is so cute. It's personalized for you and only you. They're your 8 blessings that you can be thankful for this Thanksgiving. And remember that I am thankful for all of you, for all of your families. We miss you, and we hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving.